And welcome.
Fuck.
And welcome back. And welcome back,
Okay,
Death
go for it. I'm
Poppers.
sorry.
Shut the fuck up.
And welcome back, Death Poppers, to the greatest show on earth. I'm Junior.
I'm Angel.
And I'm Daniel.
Why you take so long?
We had a little standoff there. Who's going first? And today we're going to be going over Deadpool and Wolverine.
We'll be doing the non-spoiler and spoiler review, so make sure you stay to the very end, at least to the very end of the non-spoiler, to let you know if you guys should go watch this. I mean, if you haven't already.
I mean, yeah, we'll talk about the numbers, bro.
Well, we'll talk about the numbers, but first, the grades. You got the grades?
We watched this movie together, right? I forgot.
No. Oh, we did. We watched it together.
Did. You're like, no, you said that so confidently. I was like, wait.
No.
Who did I watch it with?
Didn't you watch the second time on TikTok?
I mean, yeah, twice.
He's watched it like 6 times already.
I know. I'm so bad.
And you have to tell us every time. Like it
I'm
matters.
so bad. What are the grades? The grades, boy. The grades.
Bitch.
Daniel, the grades.
Yeah,
well,
let's
let's go with our grades. We talked about this when we walked out of the movie theaters. A+.
A.
Oh, wait, no, we did say solid A.
Yeah, I said solid A. You can change it to A+.
We did say solid A.
Are you going back on what you're saying?
No, I did. Yeah, solid A. Solid A is A.
So he's going back. I am also going to go back and I'm going to give it an A+.
Yes.
What about the professionals?
Cinema Score gave it an A.
Solid. I think
Not too bad.
deservingly.
Not too bad.
And the critics from the Tomato gave it 79%. And the audience gave it a 96.
You see, I knew the critics were not gonna like this movie.
I did too.
I knew, bro. And look, there are problems with this movie. I'm gonna go in depth about the problems in the spoilers, so make sure you guys stay to the very end. But overall, I think this is a movie where funny wins. Like funny wins, and it won hard.
100%. I agree with you. I think there was some jokes. Obviously, people just get butthurt over.
Which ones?
Just like
we'll talk about it.
Just real quick off like that TikTok girl that was just like rating the letterboxes. She was like, "Oh, that movie had a lot of inappropriate jokes for kids." Like I don't think
it's rated R.
I know, but it's just like some people.
I love how we both said that at the same time.
Some people
complain just to complain.
Yes.
That lady was 100%.
Yeah.
And I think this is one of those movies where people were gonna nitpick it just to nitpick it.
We do have the award season, baby. Award season. It's award season. Who was the MVP of Deadpool and Wolverine?
That's tough, dude. That is a tough question.
No, it's not. It's easy for me. It's my boy, the one and only Ryan Reynolds, baby.
Deadpool.
What about you?
That's the only person you can give it to.
You can't.
Yeah. Jack.
That's a reach.
You? Yeah, but you're going to give it to Ryan or who?
Ryan.
Yeah, you see, look, I love Logan. Wolverine is a great character. And you know what? If you guys come for us in the comments, please come for us. But this is Ryan Reynolds' movie through and through. He blood, tears,
sweat, and tears.
Whatever, like, yeah, it's his baby, and like he really understands the character of Deadpool. I think more than Hugh Jackman understands the character of Wolverine, which obviously he's been playing it for like 21 years or whatever, or 24, however long it's been. But I think Ryan just really gets the character of Deadpool.
Hot take. Make this a TikTok if you want. I think we need a new Wolverine in the MCU.
Bro, we'll talk about that later if we should recast him or not.
The motherfucker from Harry Potter is what I've been.
Yeah, I know. I thought he was gonna be in the movie, bro.
We'll talk about that.
But we'll
say it one more time so we can talk about it again.
Let's do the worst character, the anti-MVP of Deadpool and Wolverine.
Ooh, that's tough because
no, it's not tough for me.
I mean, it's gonna spoil it a little, but I mean, go for it.
Cassandra.
You think so?
Nova, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah,
really?
Cassandra Nova. Yeah, I thought the villain was really weak. Out of the whole movie, even weaker than Paradox, but I'm gonna give it to Cassandra.
I was gonna give it to Paradox.
Who are you gonna give it to? Cassandra? Yeah.
She was just there.
I mean, I agree. Like, she was just there. I don't think she added anything to the movie, to be honest. I thought Paradox added more to the movie as a villain than Cassandra.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I can see why you think Paradox is the weakest, like the worst character.
With his whole TVA thing, we talked about it. We're like, what period, I mean, without spoiling, what period of the TVA was it? We'll get into that more.
I'm always staring in the back of your head.
I'm really considering giving it to the dog.
Really?
Yeah.
Dogpool,
just because he's a little like.
Take that back right now.
They were trying too hard to be funny with the dog.
Yeah, and I don't like ugly dogs.
Really? If anything, I'd give it more to Nice Pool.
No, Nice Pool was funny.
Yeah, that's
You know
true.
what? No, we'll talk about it here. We'll talk about it. There's just so many spoilers, guys.
The dog was like, "What'd you say? Fuck me for?"
Yeah, no, pretty much. Horny on the Timeline Award. Playa. Give it to Deadpool. Yeah.
Deadpool, easy.
Deadpool. Yeah. My motherfucker is hornier than I don't know who, but
He's the definition of horny.
Yeah.
yeah, there's nobody. He's the definition of horny on the timeline.
If we were to rename this award, it would be the Deadpool Horny on the Timeline Award.
That's a long ass title, but I agree. Yeah, I think
Sponsored by Deadpool.
I think yeah, the horny on the timeline award. Play.
Brought to you by
Deadpool. Pretty much. Just the jokes and everything. I definitely give it to him. Congrats on the award, buddy. Hopefully you can get that.
Theater experience.
Damn, we're just going through this, huh?
It's because we're guys, like, it's just so automatic now at this point. Like, we just know what comes next.
And it's hot.
Theater, it's not that.
Hurry
I
up.
don't think. Theater experience.
So I went to watch it with Angel and one of my close friends that we watch Marvel movies all the time. Where did you watch it?
That's it? That was your experience?
No, I mean, it was a fun experience. Okay, also, I don't know if you guys can see, we
Our
got the little...
I hope it spins.
yeah, I'm like, what?
Breaks.
Yeah, as you guys can tell, we got
Just pause over.
So I'll tell the story because it's a fun story. So one of my coworkers was like, "Hey, can you give me the Wolverine popcorn? You know, the one with the head and all that, right? With the big mouth, whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, bro." He gave me the money, and I was gonna be late to the movie, so I texted my buddy and I was like, "Hey, can you buy it for me? I got cash." Right? We get there. He's like, "Hey, they didn't have it, but they have this one." And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know." He really wanted the Wolverine one. I was like, "Okay, whatever." And then I come out and I see everybody carrying the Wolverine one, and I'm like, "This motherfucker probably didn't even try." He probably went up to the first person and he was like, "I don't know, boy, but we got this one for 10 more bucks, right?" And I'm like, "Fuck it." So
You upcharged you?
yeah, right? So I was like, go ahead and I buy it with Angel because we were coming out. And I'm like, well, I can give him this one and we can keep this one for the
Pod.
maybe. I don't know. Maybe for my room. I mean, why do we want a Deadpool head? Like,
It's funny.
talking about The Wiz or Gladiator, you know?
But yeah, our theater was packed.
Packed up the ass.
Packed. And it was a good theater experience. Everybody laughed, you know, when they were supposed to laugh.
Yeah.
A lot of clapping. We'll get into that. A lot of clapping. I mean, tell me not.
Yeah, no, a lot
Of clapping and cheering.
Dude, there was clapping when the movie started, and I'm like, bruh, it's
Yeah,
not
no,
that
I was like,
serious.
hey,
Hey,
I'm fat.
Got
That's
my-
the fastest. Okay, fantastic. We'll take 14 of them.
yeah.
Like, it's just the intro.
What about you?
I saw it in Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah.
With who?
And with some people.
Okay.
And
Keep your secrets.
no, they're probably all mad. With some cousins. And
Why are they mad?
Because he just didn't shout him out.
Yeah.
He just said some people.
They're watching the video like, this is where we come in, baby.
yeah. No, also, this was probably like one of the biggest theaters I've ever been in.
What was
like,
it?
Like this,
The-
it had
the-
like a second floor.
I know, but what type
AMC?
of...
Yeah,
Regal?
AMC.
Oh, okay.
Really?
It was IMAX.
Are you drinking that?
I'm drinking this one.
Okay, cool. Can you hand me that?
We were gonna try and get a 40X, but it was completely sold out. And this motherfucker was packed up the ass. And with it being so fucking huge, the AC did not work.
Oh,
No,
It was hotter than a motherfucker.
You hate to see it.
That's horrible. I hate that.
Yeah, no, it was ass.
But did you get like a lot like us, like cheering and clapping and all that?
From one tiny group.
Really?
From one tiny group, it was like one lady.
That's crazy because ours was like the whole theater in
Yeah,
unison.
fucking...
Yeah, no, it's annoying.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate when people clap and cheer.
Yeah, honestly, I do love the laughing.
Like it's cool when you hear them like, oh, you're like, oh, hey,
Yeah.
hey. But when
Like
they're
Endgame.
"Woohoo," like I fucking hate that.
Endgame when everybody's cheering and all that shit, bro. Like, yeah, I'm cheering too. You know, because I'm gonna watch it again and like everybody's gonna be quiet the second time.
I
Because
watched
everybody watched it
Endgame. What was it?
7 times. I watched it 7. I think it was 7 times.
That's crazy.
Since or
No, it's
like
that
when
month.
it came out, you watched
I
it 7
watched it repeatedly, bro.
times. Yeah.
Because I had the AMT pass. I was like, fuck it, here we go again. I was like, fuck it, here we go again. I was almost going to watch this movie twice, but I didn't. I'm still debating if like this weekend, if I'm not doing anything, just, you know, hitting it up real quick.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
it's not bad.
yeah, man, we all have
might
like
as well. We're gonna be all
distinct.
busy.
I know, you bitch.
What are we watching
Look,
this week?
I'm watching Trap.
Trap. That's right. M. Night.
Trap.
Trap with M Night, the one about the concert. But we'll talk about that later.
What's the rest of his name?
M Night Shyamalan.
I do want to
can't-
watch that movie. It looked pretty good.
Oh yeah, we talked about it. Huh?
But let's talk about the numbers, the budget. I really want to know what the budget is because,
When we watched
475 million.
huh? No, well,
Numbers.
because
It's a numbers game,
Yeah,
baby.
it's a numbers game. You guys make sure you guys
Yeah.
put in the comments below what your guess is for the budget.
And no cheating.
If I see the right answer, I'm gonna be pissed.
Or like Dolphin likes to say, no cheating.
So here's the thing, right? I remember because I was editing Inside Out 2 recently. Inside Out 2 was 175 million. So if you're telling me this movie's not at least 300 million to make, I'm gonna be pissed.
That's a lot.
No, dude, Inside Out
What's your
2.
guess?
That's massive.
Okay, what's your guess?
I would probably put like 225.
Adolfo is right on the dot. It is 300 million exactly.
Damn, that's a lot.
What did
Listen
you say?
to this.
225.
I
Earlier I
wait,
said
wait.
I said 475 when I was just joking.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I said 300 million just because Inside Out 2 was 175. So if this movie wasn't like double the, I was gonna be disappointed because Inside Out 2, I'm like, how did you spend 175? I'm still
yeah, but it
surprised
was
at
all
that.
animated.
In addition to its 200 million production budget, Deadpool and Wolverine spent another 100 million for their promotional assets.
Yeah, I can believe it. 100%.
Well,
So-
yeah, they fucking promoted the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
So 300 million exactly. Yeah.
Not bad.
It's not bad. Something light. Huh.
I'm surprised Disney had this much faith in them. I'm not
You
gonna
think
lie.
so? I don't know. Deadpool is a huge hit.
Yeah.
And he's one of those characters. I would say he's a character that people were most looking forward to from the Fox merger. How he breaks the
getting
fourth
like
wall.
a small-
And people knew that he was going to be the first R-rated movie. So like they knew what they were in for.
Especially after the first movie.
Give us the numbers for the opening weekend.
Well, opening weekend was $211 million
Domestic.
Mendigo.
domestic.
So they made their money back.
Oh,
Pretty
keep going.
much, yeah.
Keep going.
International is, where is it? 233 million. So, well, for a grand total of 496 worldwide.
Almost
Opening
half
weekend.
$1 billion
Opening
worldwide.
weekend.
And it's only been, what, 2 weeks? A week?
No,
It's
no,
only
no.
been a week.
That was
No,
a
no,
weekend.
just a
That was a weekend. That was Thursday through Sunday, $500
It
million.
hasn't even been out for a week, bro.
Yeah, I know, right? Because we usually do these late.
I know. Daniel's just thinking about the number. Like, think about it. Every theater must have been packed.
Packed up the ass.
Shit, the one I was at had like 500 seats. That
Yeah.
motherfucker was packed. Quit.
That is,
Keep moving.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. 496
This looks
worldwide.
bad on camera.
What, the ice?
You want to know what the second highest grossing movie last weekend was? Which was
Out.
also it was just also in the budget article.
Wait. Are you saying like of last weekend?
Yeah,
Oh, it's Twisters.
yeah.
Yeah.
It made 40 million.
Not bad.
Dude, that's a lot of money for like considering it was going up against Deadpool.
Yeah. No, that is a lot of money.
You know how like they always look at the drops.
No, I'm not gonna lie, because a lot of these movies that we watched this year didn't even make like 40 million opening weekend.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say Twisters is really a rewatchable movie.
It is. It pretty much went down 50% because it made like 80.
It made 80 and it made 40 the second weekend.
How much is it right now for Deadpool? Did you say?
Oh, as of this recording,
Yeah.
I didn't say, but I do have it. It is, where is it? Oh no, I lost it.
How do you make so much noise?
I don't know. I'm just clumsy like that.
260 internationally and 235 domestic. So do the math, because I'm bad at it.
It's like 590. It's almost at 600.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Anyways, it has the biggest opening for 2024. The biggest opening ever for a rated R movie. Domestic, everything.
Just
It beat like the
it
original
blew
Deadpool.
everything out of the water.
Out of the water, bro. It's fucking insane. I'm
Crazy.
like, the movies are back, hopefully. With Twister and like Deadpool back to back, bro.
Dude, I'm honestly, Twister's getting a sequel at this point.
Yeah, 100%. But we're not here to talk about Twister.
We're not.
We're here to talk about if you should go watch Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, you guys.
100%. If you haven't, I mean, at this point, it's like everyone's probably
Well, I was
watched
gonna
it.
say, like, yeah, man, with those numbers, I expect everybody to have gone to watch it. I expect like my mom to go watch it at this point, you know. But yeah, if you haven't gone to watch it, go, man. It's hilarious. If you love funny movies and you don't want like to think about it too much, it's a great movie.
Movie full of goofs and gaffs and some good knee slappers for sure.
Aye.
Who's this video brought to you by?
That's pop,
That's us.
baby.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends and family. And like always, guys, make sure to give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. I know some people don't like watching our videos on YouTube or, you know.
Hey, shout out to Eric because he's always listening to us while he's working.
Hey, we see you, Eric.
Yeah, if you want to be shouted out like Eric, make sure you comment below and let us know where
Take
you
a
listen to us.
screenshot of
Yeah.
where you at.
Where you
what
at?
doing.
Send it to us on TikTok, Instagram,
Tag us.
YouTube.
Tag us on there.
tag us,
Just do it on Instagram.
and we'll shout you guys out.
Hey. But what does that bring us to?
The spoiler zone.
When.
I was so confused for a second. I'm like, where we at? Where we at? This is what we need a producer. Oh, it is.
I pretty much am the producer.
Time to hire Hector.
Him deletes all the footage.
You would too.
Never hits record.
Like, bro, I tried to fucking
Speaking of that,
gonna say some shit like, hey, bro, I tried editing the video, but I accidentally deleted the whole fucking thing.
records like a porno.
He's like, so I decided to record it by myself.
I hope you guys don't mind. I use the studio as a porno shoot. I'm like, okay, well, I do mind. Like, now we gotta fucking clean the whole place.
Now we gotta throw everything out.
Yeah.
Clean the whole place. We're gonna fucking tear this
Okay,
down.
well, let's
rebuild.
talk about runtime. I always like to start with that.
Yes, sir. It's 2 hours and 6 minutes.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, pacing dude, the beginning was slow and the ending was so slow. Everything else was like the middle perfect. The beginning and ending were
We did talk
dragged.
about that. Huh.
Dragged, bro. Dragged. Trust me.
For me, it was the very beginning, and then towards the middle, only because the AC wasn't working.
Yeah.
Like I was sweating, so I was like, "Damn, when's this movie gonna end?"
Yeah.
Because I need to go outside. It was colder inside the theater than it was outside because Oklahoma is humid as fuck.
It's bad.
It's bad.
Yeah. It was colder inside?
Yeah, even though I was like,
Because outside it's just humid, so it just feels horrible.
Oh, yeah, but he just said he was sweating balls. So
yeah,
And
that's
imagine
what
how
I'm
bad it
saying.
would have been
Outside was
outside.
worse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I get what he was putting down.
Yeah.
Speaking of beginnings, hot take. Make sure you can.
Tua?
Best Marvel intro. Best MCU intro.
No.
I already forgot what the intro was. What was it?
The
The NSYNC.
No, I thought he was talking about the Marvel
what you're talking
Studios.
about?
No, I thought what he was talking about was the Marvel logo. You know where Ryan Reynolds
Oh,
is
no,
doing
no.
this? He missed that part. He missed the beginning.
That's the only part I miss.
No, you know what? I'm gonna give it to also Guardians. Guardians have some good ass intros too. But I did like the NSYNC. But I'm not saying it's the best because
Hey, did you know that wasn't him dancing?
yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Yeah.
For a
Obviously,
lot of people that don't know, people don't.
fun fact.
Fun
I mean-
fact, people, it wasn't him dancing.
Who was
almost-
it? Do you know?
I do know. At this moment, I do not.
I'm gonna butcher his name. It was like Nick Poultice or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. I saw him on TikTok.
Yeah, I
It was
did
like,
too.
yeah. I don't know if you guys saw that TikTok. Yeah,
We're on the
okay.
same
Cool.
side of TikTok.
Yeah, we're on the same side. Yeah, we let us know if you're on the same side of TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can make that a TikTok if you want. I don't mind getting crucified by the people. Just best,
Best
intro.
intro. What were you saying earlier about the you didn't want to crucify either, and we're
What?
gonna talk about it later.
Oh, we'll talk about like it's everything, just the cameos, everything. Well, yeah,
Damn, we do have a lot. Well, let's start with this. 'Cause
there's a lot. There's
I do want to bring up because this is gonna be a TikTok. People hate when we criticize a good movie. What was the worst part from Deadpool and Wolverine?
for me. It was the Henry Cavill cameo.
Why? What the hell, bro? No, why?
He just does not fit the
Whoa.
character of Wolverine. I get
He
that.
does.
I get that it's a variant, but he's just too big.
He does. No, I don't care,
Too
bro.
big,
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
'cause-
like big.
too tall.
Yeah, too
Yeah,
tall,
too
like
tall.
too massive.
Because
But-
they literally made that the joke when he went to the first variant.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, look at you, comically
Yeah,
accurate,
yeah.
short king."
Yeah.
And it's like the little tiny.
But no, I think Henry Cavill would make a great Wolverine. When they showed him, I was like, yeah, this is the guy. This is.
He would be better than fucking Daniel Radcliffe.
No, he
No,
wouldn't.
okay,
No,
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 ya
no.
te
We'll talk
pasaste.
about that later. We're
Ya
talking
te
about the worst
pasaste.
part.
Bro, Daniel Radcliffe does not look like a fucking.
We'll talk about this later, I swear, but I do want to bring up the worst part. For me, it was the Deadpool fight where Deadpool and Wolverine's fighting the other Deadpools. There's no reason for that to be in the movie. Like there was, I don't know, that whole part just felt like it was dragging and like we were just trying to get to the end, you know? And I'm like, bro, like we didn't even need this part. They could have just gone directly to the end without this fight. It was funny with Nice Pool, but like apart from that, the whole fight sequence was not needed because they all got resurrected at the end.
What would a nice pool?
I know.
The only motherfucker to die.
The only one who doesn't have regeneration.
What was the
Dude took a full clip to the back.
He took like 30 shots.
A full clip. He was like, "How long does it take you to regenerate?" He's like, "What?
regenerate?
What?"
What was the worst part for you?
I was gonna say when they meet Casanova.
Cassandra.
When they meet her?
No, when they're fucking.
like when they go fight her again.
No, the first time.
Oh yeah, when they just get captured by her.
With
Yeah.
Johnny Storm.
Yeah.
Why was that the worst part for you?
Nah, it wasn't good.
Did you
The only
just
part was Johnny Storm. The only good part. After that,
Okay. Bringing up since we're talking about cameos, I do want to talk about what's the best cameo from Deadpool and Wolverine.
the three motherfuckers that popped out.
Blade.
Probably the best moment of the movie.
Elektra, yeah, I'm gonna give it to Gambit. I'm so happy that Channing Tatum got his.
Really?
Shining.
Yeah.
Hey, you
Yeah.
I
know
mean,
who-
if I had to pick one, it would be Blade. I would give it to Blade.
The original
Over?
Blade.
Overall, you said the best cameo. You
No,
asked
no,
what
yeah,
the-
but you said, but you were making it sound like there's
Oh,
other options.
well, because you said Gambit was the best one, so like I'm comparing it. To
He's
Gambit.
giving all three. Yeah, honestly, that whole scene I think made the movie so much better, and I think that would raise it to an 8 because like Elektra deserved it, Blade deserved it, and Gambit, like they all deserve this moment.
I love the shot that Blade took.
Yeah.
At the current Blade movie in production, he's like, "I'm the only Blade, and I'm only ever gonna be the only Blade."
And he looks directly at the camera. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck, got him.
Got him.
Savage.
I'm really glad that we all have the same cameos. I'm surprised Chris Evans or
Hey, that one was kind of wild too. I was not expecting that.
dude. No, one thing
It
that
made me watch the Fantastic Four the other day.
They did.
Well, that.
yeah, watching
cameo.
that
Oh,
cameo they
yeah.
did. One thing I'm really happy about being off social media is that if I was on Twitter, guess what? I would have known that Chris Evans was in the
Yeah.
movie. Did you know that?
Yeah, but we talked about it, remember? I was like, oh, look, I saw the spoilers before we went in.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
see the
you always
spoilers.
do.
So
And then you try to spoil it for us.
watching the movie, they show the figure, right? And Guillermo, my friend, was like, "Oh, I think that's Chris Evans, Human Torch." I'm like, "There's no way," but he was saying it because he already knew. But in my head, I was like, "No, dude, that's a dumbass. It's no way. Like, it's not fucking Human Torch." And then it comes out, I'm like, "Captain America," and then he's like, "Human Torch." I'm like,
Yeah.
and then it was Human Torch. I was like, "Fuck, okay, fucking shit." Yeah.
This guy.
But that's one thing I really like, that these type of spoilers don't get spoiled for me. So I'm going into this movie and all these cameos I'm watching for the first time, and I think that made the movie so much better. I really am so happy that I saw this movie without any spoilers.
I got another TikTok for you. This movie was what Multiverse of Madness should have been as far as
Yeah,
cameos
bro,
go.
100%. I don't know. What
It dropped the ball.
On cameos?
On cameos, yeah. They were weak, if we're being honest.
No, dude, because
Nah, they were still pretty good.
No,
yeah,
because-
look, you had Charles Xavier, you had Patrick Stewart, you had John Krasinski as
I would say those are the only two good ones.
no.
Yeah.
Who else was in it? I mean,
Maria Rambeau
Yeah.
and Black Bolt.
Black Bolt was cool. I really did like Black Bolt too. Yeah, maybe. I think
If you were to compare them side to side, Deadpool blows him out of the water.
with
Cameo by cameo.
Because it puts in like original characters from like way back when.
Yeah. Also,
Those were original characters. The ones in
Yeah, but they've never been in like films.
I don't know. It's
yeah, Xavier was, and so was
Well, yeah, but you're throwing them in like
Black Bolt.
It's hard to say just because they really only went to one place. Deadpool had the
Multiverse.
they had the void.
They had the cave.
Oh,
They
yeah,
had the
the
void,
void.
so they were able to just put any character in there, and it looked awesome. Like in comparison, to, like
Yeah.
I think Doctor Strange was just working with different parameters. But after that, I know a lot of people shit on Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, but like the thing is, I think it was a good movie. It was. Expectations was just so high. I think if Deadpool and Wolverine came out first and then Doctor Strange, I think Doctor Strange would have a more massive reception to it.
Before I forget, I did love the little Easter egg when he was going through the the Wolverine variants. I really wish one day we would see a live action Hulk versus Wolverine, because the animated movie is really cool.
I think that was the best part too. From that moment was the Hulk versus Wolverine, and I don't know if you noticed, but each one was from a comic
Yeah.
variant. So I thought that was pretty cool. I really was expecting Daniel Radcliffe to be one of the Wolverines too.
I did too. I'm
I
not
heard
gonna
he
lie.
was
I
in the
did too.
movie. That's why I was like really surprised when I didn't see him. Him and Taylor Swift. That was the two biggest rumors I heard, that they were both in the movie. So the whole movie, I was like, here it comes, Taylor Swift. That's also with Johnny Storm. I was like, this is Taylor Swift, and it wasn't, and it never was. So
The one confusing thing we were talking about when we walked out of the theater, the TVA, the elephant in the room. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
well, what about it?
What period of the TVA was this?
I think it was pre-Loki.
Pre-Loki?
Yeah, because this whole thing was done pre-Endgame.
So yeah, I don't know if you noticed, Daniel, Wolverine. Deadpool is from Earth 1006.
Yeah.
And he traveled to Earth 616, which is like the when he traveled, they had the date, the timestamp.
Yeah.
So that was 2018. We were talking about it. It was pre-Endgame, right? Mm-hmm. Or pre-Infinity War.
Yeah, no, it's pre-Endgame, not it was post-Infinity War.
No.
It was in 2024.
Yeah. No, 2018.
No.
It
He,
said-
he no. What happened was he interviewed for the position pre-Infinity War. He interviewed to be a Avenger.
Yeah, 2018.
And
yeah,
then he didn't get it. 5 years passed.
Yeah.
It was like 2024-ish, right before Endgame happened.
2023, if you can't do math.
Okay, fine. The thing is that Loki still didn't happen yet.
Well, because Loki got pulled from.
I like how he brings up the dates, but he's still trying to fucking justify.
No, because we're talking about TVA. Like, what TVA was it? Because Loki, you know how they always say about the TVA is like separate from time and
Yeah,
it's
it
in its
is,
own realm
but
and
it's-
everything. At that point, like Loki has the power to where he can just jump.
Loki's
across.
not there.
But he might be the one holding on everything at the end. Like,
He's not, because this is pre-Loki.
no, it's pre-Loki. But Loki got pulled from 2012.
Yeah.
So how is it pre-Loki?
It is pre-Loki. He was pulled from 2012 into post-Endgame.
No, he wasn't pulled post Endgame.
He was.
No, because we're talking about how it's outside of time.
I'm done with this conversation. We're gonna just be going back and forth. So he was pulled
your TikTok
post
right
Endgame
there.
because they.
No, he was not
they
pulled. No, he was not pulled.
Showed him they showed him that they lost. They showed him the snap. They showed that Thor they showed him all the memories. So he had all the memories of the Loki that died because he saw his death. So obviously that's post Endgame.
Hey.
but he got pulled from 2012.
Yeah, him getting pulled from 2012 doesn't mean that Loki takes place in 2012.
No, I'm not saying it takes time in 2012.
You're trying to say that this movie takes place post Endgame, but it doesn't.
No, I'm trying to ask what TVA this is.
This is 2023 TVA.
So Loki hasn't showed up?
No, that's literally what I'm
That's
saying.
what we've been saying.
That's what we're saying. Okay.
Yes. We had to go all fucking take a... We had to take the scenic route to get there.
We did, but it's confusing. You have to admit it's confusing because
You made it confusing.
Yeah, you're making it confusing.
So who's the boss? Who is Paradox referring to? Like the big boss upstairs?
The big bosses, the three Kang
The three
things.
cabezones that
Yeah.
you
You
look
was talking
like.
about them?
Yeah, they were. It's like you don't watch the show.
I did watch the show, but like we obviously know that they're not.
No, we know.
Yeah,
that.
we know. They don't know that. Or he don't know that.
I don't know because Paradox is like from. No. They said that Paradox was his like the guy in charge of his region. You know.
I'm tired, bro.
Yeah, like he's a fucking regional manager, bitch.
I know, but how
Think about it. The owners.
We're just going in circles right now, bro. It doesn't matter.
No,
This
we're not
doesn't
going in
matter.
circles.
We are. You're going. No, this just doesn't matter.
Okay,
The thing is that
let's
there's
help
better
him-
things-
let's help him get
yeah, there's better things to talk about. There is.
I don't know. The time travel thing is.
It's not. It's not. You're just going in circles by yourself. We
I don't know how much more dumber down I can bring it
Yeah.
to you than regional
Me and
manager and
Dan-
fucking owner.
Me and Daniel get it.
CEO.
Because I'm just saying, man. The whole Hunter thing was a little confusing.
The what?
The Hunter B-15.
Yeah, B-15 was confusing because she was like the boss.
Exactly.
That was confusing.
Exactly.
Well,
How's she
just-
the boss?
she's supervisor.
Yeah.
No, she's the boss.
No,
she's a
she-
higher up.
Paradox answered to her.
Yeah, that's why I was a little confused about that.
She's a little higher up.
Because shouldn't the TVA not exist anymore? Or
That's what we're talking
If,
about.
if you're thinking about the office, she's the boss
Assistant to the regional
No,
manager.
no,
She's
no.
the assistant, she's white.
she's the lady that was over Michael.
Oh.
I forget her name.
Jan.
Jan.
I don't
And there's
know.
still someone above her.
The whole Hunter. That's what it's like.
The
through
Hunter thing
red.
does confuse me. I will say that.
Like I'm like okay.
I think
why?
they just threw her in just because
See, but why
we already
throw
knew
her
her
in?
from
Why
the
throw?
TVA.
Why throw her in?
Exactly.
You
Yeah,
think they
I don't
threw
know.
her in because they mentioned the TVA, so they wanted people to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I
I
said.
know what the TVA is. I know.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't hear you.
I know what like Hunter and TVA is, right?
Yeah. What it was the best moment from Deadpool and Wolverine?
The one-liners. 100% the one-liners.
The jokes.
For those who don't know what one-liners mean. Hey, the
about
Yeah,
you,
we gotta
Daniel?
explain a shit ton to you. So
What about you, Daniel?
probably the cameos.
really.
Yeah.
We were talking about the. There was a really savage one. I don't know if you caught it about the divorce.
Oh my god! No, we'll talk about that here soon. Give me a second. I do want to say that the best moment for me was the whole goodbye to Fox. I thought this was a very well packaged goodbye to the Fox Marvel characters. I thought Marvel and Disney did a great job just saying goodbye to that universe, and like it was just really sweet moment.
Getting one of these.
Like the credits, yeah. But like the credit scenes and all that shit. I do want to talk. Do you want to do?
I did like that.
Oh, that! I thought you were talking about like in the movie where he's like, when when he's talking to Paradox and
yeah.
Paradox is like, "Hey, you can become an Avenger," and he pulls the camera, breaks the fourth wall.
He's like, this is what I've been wanting for.
He's like, "This is what I've been wanting for." Fuck y'all over
Yeah.
there. Fuck.
Yeah.
What do you think was the most funniest or most savage joke from Deadpool and Wolverine?
When they brought up Hugh Jackman's divorce, real
Bro,
life.
didn't our theater when that happened, silence. That was the only joke that everybody was like, could not believe that was said. I could not believe they brought up Hugh Jackman's divorce.
And I was like,
and
oh,
it's so
damn.
recent too. That like for him to like say yes to that joke is insane. I wouldn't have like I'd be like, nah, bro, this still hurts. Yeah.
Que no te pases.
I don't know. What joke did you like?
I can't remember the movie. I barely remember watching it.
Jesus. I don't know why.
I have a bad memory.
You know what scene I really thought was funny?
What?
When he goes to the TVA and he's getting suited up.
The Thor?
No, when he goes to the TVA and is getting suited up.
Yeah.
And the tailor's like fitting him and smacks his butt every 2 seconds.
Yeah. Fucking cupping his balls and he's like, yeah, your tailor's perverted, but
He's like, this suit fits like a glove, but your tailor's a predator.
yeah.
Dude, no, just remembering that joke just made me realize how funny this movie was.
Because the first butt slap was like, hi, that's funny.
Yeah, you know what that reminded me of? That TikTok video.
Which one?
Nah, I didn't show it to you.
I hate you. I hate you.
I'll send it in the group.
You know what else was really funny?
What, bitch?
He just looked at me, he's like,
No, the end credit scene with Chris Evans just talking shit.
Oh, at the very end.
Yeah, that was.
The very end credits.
Where he edits the footage.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't edit the footage. That's
That was the real footage.
Oh, was it the
Yeah,
real footage?
he actually said that. No, you know what? This is this might go over people's head, but when they were talking about the machine to like destroy the universe faster, and Deadpool goes like, "Oh, the MacGuffin." I don't know if a lot of people know movies and stuff like that, but the MacGuffin is just a plot device that moves the story forward. So I was like, "Oh, it's literally the MacGuffin," you know? So I was like, "Huh." And you know what? When that joke happened, one person in the theater laughed, and when they laughed, I was like, "This is the person that gets it." That's who the joke is for. That one person in the movie theater that
It was delayed too. It was like 10 seconds later.
Yeah, it was. And they're like, "Ha, got him."
Classic.
It took a minute to register.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh shit."
Everyone's like, huh?
Yeah, they're like MacGuffin. What the hell?
That whole scene where they're fighting inside the minivan.
That was a great fight scene.
He's like the Honda Odyssey fucks. I was so wrong about it. I like how at the
The
end.
only funny part when he's wrapped up at the end.
I know. I was gonna say the funny part was when like the fight's over and Wolverine's just laying there and the camera pans out and Deadpool's just like
Wrapped up.
wrapped up in the seatbelts.
Stupid.
The baby knife was so funny.
Stupid.
Every time he like pulled it out, he's like baby knife.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just this movie just had so many things that are just stupid as funny.
Even the
Stupid ass funny.
like when Nice Pool broke the fourth wall, he's like,
The proposal.
I can do that too. The proposal.
And he's like, that's not how that fucking works, dumbass.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, that's not a fucking fourth wall break. No, but that's what was so funny about it too, because the proposal is just like a great.
His movie.
It's a great
One of the
movie.
movies?
It's a good movie. I just
an
watched
older
it like a month
Really?
ago. Yeah, I just watched
What
it.
movie
Like
do you
for the
know
first time,
Jennifer
or-
Gardner best from?
13 going on 30.
13 going 30. I was gonna say that too.
You don't know that movie? I just watched that recently too. That's crazy. Hey, you know what? Something that really pisses me off? I thought this guy was gonna be in the movie. He's in the movie for like 2 seconds, and you're gonna make a whole popcorn bucket about this guy, bro? I'm pissed.
Hey, another fun fact that people probably know.
People probably know.
Ryan Reynolds' family were the Deadpool characters.
Yeah, you didn't know that? The kids.
That's why I'm saying fun fact.
Oh, and
stupid
Blake
bitch.
Lively.
Yeah, she was the chick.
Yeah, it was.
Lady.
Yeah. Lady Deadpool.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. That was-
You know who played the cowboy one?
Don't tell me. All right. What's his name?
Well, yeah,
McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, Matthew.
He was the
What?
cowboy one.
I work with a guy named Matthew. He spells his name super fucking stupid.
The guy with the soccer
Cut that
jersey Deadpool? That was a Wrexham player. The Deadpool that had the soccer jersey?
Yeah. The whales. I was wondering why
Yeah,
there was a
he's a-
whales guy. Now that makes
He
so
was a
much.
Wrexham player.
All right, that makes so much more sense. I was wondering why there was a whales like Deadpool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool though. Like they just threw in a whole bunch of people that they know.
Okay, hey, you want to be in this movie? Your face isn't going to be showed.
You're gonna be there for
voice.
5 seconds and you're running.
Even the voice for this guy, it was oh god, who was the voice for this guy? It was someone well known. Let me look it up real quick. Oh, Nathan Fillion. That's what it was.
Who?
That guy.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know this guy talked.
Yeah, he did. He literally looked at the camera too.
The sequel, bro. The sequel. We're talking about sequels. We're talking about prequels. We're talking about everything in between.
Definitely getting a sequel.
No, you
Yeah.
think so? You think Marvel? Okay, look. Here's the thing. You think Marvel? Because with
If
Marvel,
they can give Thor 5 movies, Captain America 7, and fucking Spider-Man 3.
No, it's gonna be 6 by the end of it.
Exactly. They can give Deadpool another movie.
Yeah.
okay, I do want to
Deadpool's
bring
in.
this up for the sequel. I don't know if this is gonna happen, but I don't know if you guys want this to happen. The running joke in Deadpool and Wolverine was the Thor. Why was Thor crying?
Yeah.
Will we see Thor crying with Deadpool in his hands? Do you think? Are we getting that?
No, I think that'll just be like a running joke.
Yeah, that's probably just a joke that they got.
It'll just be a running joke.
It's probably just
forever.
like another like multiverse.
Do you think they'll bring it up if he ever sees Thor?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
No, I think in Secret Wars, we're going to have
Secret
Deadpool
Wars?
dying, and Thor's like, no. He's like, I'm just fucking with you. I can't die. I'm just fucking with you,
That'd be
bro.
funny.
You know what people have always asked about too? What if Deadpool replaces Stan Lee in like?
Yeah,
as
we've
cameo?
talked about this. I don't
Yeah, we've talked about that a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I don't think it would
I mean,
work
now that he's
at
actually in
this
the
point.
MCU,
They probably would have done it already.
I don't think that it would work anymore.
That's
No?
his thing. Why mess with the good thing?
Well, something
Leave
I
it up to
did
him.
want to bring up. I don't know what you guys think about this. Do you think Deadpool can work in a non-Deadpool movie? Like like in Secret Wars, if he says he's in Secret Wars, do you think like that would work?
Yes, because he wouldn't have a lot of screen time.
And like the
I
screen
feel
time that he would have would just be jokes, right?
Yeah,
Like
it would just be
he's
jokes.
just funny
Yeah.
guy, like breaking the fourth wall.
As long as they don't do it in like super serious scenes, kid, it would just ruin the moment.
Well, that's the thing. Like
I
any
know.
scene-
I feel like he would.
it wouldn't. No, because it would be like Adolfo said. I think it would just be jokes.
Yeah,
But like
I
he's
mean,
saying, like imagine the Iron Man dying scene, right? And then Deadpool just fucking says a joke. Like,
Yeah,
do you think like Read the Room? You know?
Like, read the room, know your place.
That's what he's saying. Like, he just doesn't want a super serious moment to be ruined by Deadpool one-liner.
Like, even if they're just like having like a serious conversation,
Yeah.
or just like in talks, like and then you have this motherfucker walking.
No,
and
I
say
think
some
I
stupid
think they
shit.
would play their cards right.
Yeah, I hope. I'm just saying. Do you think it would work?
Yes.
Okay. Hey. We'll ask the people, but I do think it's gonna get. I don't know if it's gonna get a sequel though. I feel like they're trying to cut back on Marvel's like sequels and like production, you know.
Yeah.
And like at some point something gotta get cut. And Deadpool already got its trilogy, you know. They still gotta make Young Avengers, bro. These kids are not getting younger.
I know.
They were already not kids to begin with.
Daphne Keane, X-23, Young Avengers.
Oh yes, bro. I think Daphne King. Oh my, she's just old now. But I mean,
No, she's not even. She's like 16.
she still
17.
is. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Dude, she was like 10 when she recorded Logan.
That was 2017.
Yeah, that was less than
7 years ago.
Yeah, so she's 17,
Okay.
but she's still pretty.
Yeah,
good.
I'm
okay.
gonna see her like she's fucking 45.
I know, dude. Fucking.
No, you're right. No, that'd be very cool. If she was in Young Avengers, that'd be fucking sick.
Just find a way to
Yeah.
pop her up.
Well, you can. Everybody can just be
Yeah.
popped in. You saw Deadpool. He almost got a job with John Favreau,
For real.
which was I really do love that Iron Man was the only one that didn't cameo. It'd been funny if he that
that
should have
joke
been
itself,
an
that
end credit scene where he just comes in and is like, "Hey, I thought we had an interview."
That joke in itself was funny, where he was like,
Yeah.
he doesn't do these things anymore. He's like,
Yeah.
Dude, there's just so
Cameos?
much
No
to talk about. So much to talk about with this movie, but we do have to.
One more
come to an
thing.
end. Oh.
Gambit. Do you think he does his own movie like they?
no,
tried
I think the
to,
time has passed.
Okay,
2013.
let's
before they
talk about
canceled
it.
in 2019.
Do you think Gambit? So do you think they're gonna recast Gambit if he gets brought in with the X-Men?
Yes.
Probably because Channing Tatum's old as fuck now.
Yeah.
That,
bro.
and he even said it in an interview. I don't know if you guys saw it on TikTok. He just said that the scheduling wouldn't work anymore at this point in his career.
That
Oh.
true, but I mean, he was gonna be one. Didn't they try and make a movie back in 2013?
Yeah, they
No,
did.
since like 2007.
He posted the photo. He posted the photo with Ryan Reynolds when like it was first announced with Deadpool, and then the photo now, and he was like, "This is 10 years apart. We were supposed to have a movie, but life works in magic ways."
Well, I laughed at the joke where they're in the hangout, and then he goes, "Man, he got that poor kid Johnny killed." He's like, "Kid, he's like 50. Motherfucker, you 40."
Did you know Channing Tatum's from from down there, like Alabama, like where they have the accent?
I don't think so.
What is it called? Yeah, he is.
They who?
The Cajun. Is it Cajun accent?
No, yeah,
That's from Louisiana.
No.
It's a
The
Bayou accent.
The Bayou, yeah, the Bayou accent. It's not just Louisiana,
Oh, I know.
but he's from that region.
The Cajun is like French.
No, I know what that is. I'm just
Like
saying he's
Louisiana.
from the Bayou. He's from that area,
Yeah, he's
so
from
he
the
has
area.
that accent. Like he knows the accent.
people were talking about his accent being bad. And
No,
it's like, it was
it's
supposed to be like
yeah.
that on purpose.
Well, no, that's the accent.
I know that's the accent, but like people were like, "Oh, he did a really bad job of it," and it's like that was the whole joke.
One
That
last
they were like,
question.
Get equal?
One last question before we leave. I know you guys want to head out, but
Hey, we should go to Louisiana though.
We should. New Orleans. We talked about this earlier. Should they recast Wolverine, or should Hugh Jackman play Wolverine in Secret Wars?
I think they're gonna recast him. I don't know if he was being serious at the end, but when they're sitting on the bench
Yeah.
after they defeated Cassandra and everything, and he goes, "What are you gonna do now?" He's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna retire."
No.
I don't know if like that was Wolverine type or like Hugh Jackman, you
I
know.
think it's time.
No, I think what's gonna happen is Secret Wars is gonna happen. They're gonna bring in Toby, Hugh Jackman, all the big X-Men people, and just have one last like goodbye. And then once Secret Wars ends, the world gets replaced, and we have a new X-Men, like new
Yeah,
fresh
new
start.
characters, yeah.
Yeah, but I think they will come back for one last ride.
And then recast after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we have an exciting next 2 years.
Till you're 90. Money. All right, guys. Well, that was our review of Deadpool and Wolverine starring Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. Let us know down below in the comments. Are you going to watch this movie in theaters? Are you going to wait for it to come out in streaming? Or are you just not going to watch it at all? We'll see you guys next time.
Adios.